Hello, my art friends. So today I am going to be showing you a pointillism project. I did a Texas. You can kind of see, and if you look up close, there's a bunch of dots. This project should take you some time. This is not a quick project, so this will be a project will be up for 2 weeks. It's also on a very large piece of paper. So obviously if you do on a piece of paper that's half this size, it should take about a week, but you could also do this again on a second piece of paper. So you're gonna come up with whatever image you want. So if you really like kitty cats, you can draw you a big picture of a kitty cat, maybe just the face or the body, your choice. Or if you like a paintbrush, you could do a big picture of a paintbrush. But either way, choose your image. Then you will draw your image. So, and you can turn it vertical or horizontal. So how about I just draw a really big, I didn't do that very well, very big paintbrush. That one's a really big, kind of fatter paintbrush, and that's okay. Then what you're gonna do is you are going to not outline it like you think. You're not gonna use a marker to outline. What you're gonna actually do, if you look closely, make sure I can, right here, these are a bunch of tiny little dots of black. And you don't have to use Sharpies. I'm using Sharpies because that's just what I happen to have. You don't want to use those markers because those are just way too thin. But you can use the thicker markers, the thicker Crayola markers. Those work super fabulous because they give you a really big, nice dot. So what you're going to do is you're just going to start putting a whole bunch of dots all over. So I'm going to show you up close. I drew it with a pencil, but I just put a whole bunch of dots all over. Let me show you up close to make it give the look of the outline without actually outlining. Okay, so then what I did was, because rainbow is my favorite color, I started with pink, red, orange. And then I did a different color orange, yellow, green, blues, and then purple. So you could choose any color you wanted to choose. But what I want you to do is I want you to combine the colors. So if you look on this one, I have a dark purple and a light purple. I have a dark blue and a light blue. I have a dark green and a light green. This one's pretty much yellow because yellow's kind of hard to show. These are one color of orange and then another color, and then I overlapped them. There's two colors of reds here. This is like I think like a raspberry red. Yeah, this is like a raspberry red, and then the regular red. And then this one I used two different pinks, a light pink and a dark pink. And it just makes it look really cool. And you're gonna heavily put a bunch of dots of your color near the edges. And then it'll be like dark or heavy, and then medium, and then really light here in the middle. I wanted more here, so that's why I kind of went darker here. Then I debated on what to do with the outside, because I was like, well, do I do blues? Do I do greens? What do I do? And I was like, you know what? Let's just do a little bit of both. So on this side, I did blues and like different shades of blues, like turquoise, because there's a turquoise color in your pack of Crayola markers. So I did a bunch of turquoise and then regular dark blue. And then as it was the same, I did it really heavy and dark here, but then as it got out, it was like heavy, medium, and light, all right here. I didn't do as much medium here. I probably started like thinking I needed to do other projects. So I should do more medium here. The same with here, but you definitely want to do it as the outline. So on this one I did turquoise and the blues like I said, but then I switched to greens here. I had two shades of greens, And then I did the purples, and then I did purples here. I did not put the purples on this side, on the outside, because this is where my purple was on the inside, and I wanted it to be the opposite so it would show. So my greens, see how I put the greens there, but this green is in the middle? So I did the opposite, okay? So this is a great project. Oh, see, I want to, so pretend, yep, okay. So then what I would do is take my purple and just start dot, 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 just a whole bunch of dots. This would be like a great meditation project, even, to be listening to some music or talking to a friend while you do this. I think I have, yep, so I have some Sharpies too. And then I'm gonna go in and very carefully try and put more of a dark purple. And then I'm gonna kinda spread it out, because you have to be careful when you're going in and doing your dots, because if you put too many together in one spot, then it's gonna look like one big like blob, and we don't want that. We want it to look dottily. It's called Pointalism. So this is called Pointalism. And there's a bunch of famous artists that actually used this technique to create some really great pieces of artwork. So you can kind of see how that goes. So again, remember, you're going to draw your image. It can be whatever it is you want. You're going to outline it, not outline, but dot outline it with black all over. Make sure it's really good and heavy. And this is something too that when you do it, you might want to do it in steps and then walk away and take a break, and then come back and then think about what color you want for your center. Okay. So again, this is going to take at least 2 weeks, if not 3. I'm going to start this project this week, or a week before this is shown. I'm going to start this project with other kids. So this might be a 2 or 3 week. I haven't decided. Well, actually, it's up to them to decide, because y'all have more time at home than we do here at school. So I hope y'all have fun with this project. Remember, you can do any image you want. Bye, guys.